What is up, guys? The Crimson Defender back here with another video, and today, guys, we have our first video in Fortnite Chapter 3. So we are going to get into this video right now. We will see you there. And we are back, guys. So we are here officially with the first real video in the Chapter 3 map. So yeah, basically what I think happened here is actually just, and a lot of people are starting to figure out as well. I figured this out basically as soon as I saw the map even flipped in the event, that this is basically a this is a weird version of Chapter 1. Remember, there's a lot of stuff that happened in the past 2 years from every single live event, and also just remember how they do this weird time stuff, how they work with time and space and all that. But just remember, it's been a full 2 years since we've last seen this. I think in the black hole event, this is how it was originally flipped. The Chapter 2 map was underwater. That's how I originally think it was. And then it flipped again in Chapter 2, and now it's back to its now back to its glory. Or somebody's theory about how the black hole spat new locations out, which is why some stayed, like Salty, Pleasant, and Retail. So it spat things out, and then the island flipped again. So this part was actually underwater all of Chapter 1 as well. I honestly could see both theories. Luckily, with Fortnite, when you're doing space and time, when you are traveling through space and time like this, you can basically make up any theory you want, because it can make sense either way. Because you can just blame it on the space-time continuum. So yeah, I did get a new skin too. Also, yes, I love to talk about this weapon right here, which is the MK7 assault rifle. Love this weapon because it has a red dot sight. It kind of does remind me of FPS games if you've played any. Mainly Rainbow Six and Call of Duty is the FPS games that I play outside of Fortnite. Well, Fortnite's not really an FPS game, so I can't really say outside of Fortnite, but like shooter games. So I love this gun. I hope more guns get this sight, or at least like an attachment like that. Or we get a first-person mode altogether, because snipers and the and that scoped assault rifle. The scoped assault rifle is pretty much the only assault rifle where you would go into a first-person mode like this. And now we have the NK7, which has a full-on red dot sight. So I see somebody down there, by the way. Dang it. And I missed. So, yeah, also one of the features I really love from this chapter is... Well, actually, let me test this out. I don't know if it's this exact tree. It isn't. Okay. No, what the? Dude had straight aim assist. Are you kidding me? Well, I know some of the trees in this map. I don't know what specific tree they have to be. They have this weird thing where they will actually chop down. I have not personally come across it in a game, and I have not come across the tornadoes either. I don't know if they're getting bug fixed or whatever. Yeah, they're doing this on a new engine, Unreal Engine 5. So they switched engines from Chapter 2 to 3, so this is why all this stuff is here. It's probably why the architecture has gotten better. If you look at some of the houses now, the furniture is a lot different than it was in Chapter 2. And I really hope it comes to Chapter 3. I mean, to creative, not Chapter 2. It comes to creative. And then this new feature that I'm going to show you in just a second after I go and get one of these locations. I don't know which one. I'll probably get this one on the west here. So let's get that. Yeah, so basically this map, you can tell, like, with some of these places on the map, like, some people are speculating Tilted, which is actually right where I'm pointing at right now. They're in the exact same place. These buildings and the location of those ice cubes are in the exact same place as the buildings in Tilted, and not only are they in the same layout, but they're in the exact same place they were in the Chapter 1 map. Which means when this stalls out, this could be a city place like Tilted. Then there's also Paradise Palms, as in Condo Canyon and Conquer Speedway, which you can tell that's basically paradise if you've been there. And that was my favorite location in Chapter 1. So, mostly because of the racetrack, but that was my always landing location in Chapter 1. Actually, now I think about it, what was my always landing location in Chapter 2, for anybody that was wondering? I don't actually know. There was a lot. I think my favorite was Sweaty Sands / Believer Beach. I think that's the one I probably landed at most. And then, of course, Paradise Palms back in Chapter 1. For me, right now in Chapter 3, it is probably Condo Canyon. It's the first place I landed at here, too. I landed here. So this is another 7 outpost. Yeah. Oh, there are a lot of chests. Oh, is there a vault in here? There's probably a vault in here. Yeah, there's a vault here. You need 2 people, which sucks because you only can either do this in duos or you need to grab an NPC. You can grab an NPC and it can work. If it's an NPC that can be hired. But also another feature that I like, they added sliding. This is really putting Fortnite into... I really hope they get a first-person mode soon, because this is really putting Fortnite into more into an FPS. It's almost like a third-person Apex now, which I'm so glad they finally added some of this stuff. And I realize what I just said is going to make a lot of people mad because they're going to say it's copying Apex. Then again, games copy off of each other all the time. Games, yeah, they do. They do. And also, the new Spider-Man weapon, which, believe it or not, is probably better, which, from what I've seen and also from what a lot of people have said, is better in... Their swinging feature is better in Fortnite than it is in most Spider-Man games, even the newer ones, which is surprising to say the least. I wonder if this is one of those trees that does it. It isn't. I know it's like one of those really tall trees. I know that. I think it might be like one of those trees, like right there. Oh yeah, I can just slide down this. That's going to make everything easier, sliding down stuff like that. So yeah, also Loot Lake is back too. It's a non-named POI. Risky Reels got updated. It is now Rocky Reels, and it's now a full named location. I actually prefer Rocky Reels over Risky Reels. So if you are an OG Chapter 1 player, I think this might be one of those trees. I think so. It is. Oh, that's wonderful. Can you ride on these logs? Oh my gosh, you can use the log as a boat. Oh my god. Look at... What is... No, that's absolutely crazy. It's funny because the log is always going... It seems like the current is always going the other way than when you need it. So I feel like all the currents go towards the outside of the map, which sucks most of the time. Yeah, I think every current flows towards the outside of the map. But Yo, those trees are crazy. How you can, does this one count? I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. You can actually ride them down like the river if you're lucky. That's crazy. Yeah, this is definitely a great season of. This is something that Fortnite should, or Epic Games should not be able to screw up. Like, this has the chance to redeem Fortnite, or to redeem Fortnite from Chapter 2, which besides seasons 2 and 7 were absolutely terrible. Now, the weapons I don't like, by the way. Well, most of them. Also, the fact that some of the weapons that have been in Fortnite ever since the beginning in Chapter 1, Season 1 are gone now. I don't know why you would remove them, like the Scar. Why? Why would you remove one of the biggest weapons from Chapter 1? Looks like we're coming up on a guy. I'm gonna kind of go away. Yeah, and you can effectively slide cancel too. I have it set just a little bit so I can actually crouch on the move. Bro, what? Okay. Sharks are still here. As far as I know, every animal except the raptors are still here. Which, glad it's not the raptors, because the raptors suck. They sucked. Every season they were in sucked. But yeah, I should do a Chapter 2 review. I might. The best seasons from that were seasons 2 and 7. And the worst were 5 and 6. Mostly, the best was 2 and the worst was 5, in my opinion. Because, believe it or not, from what I hear from most people, actually, one of the seasons that they like a lot is one of the seasons that is one of my least favorite, and that's 3. I hate 3. I think honestly, 2. I think everybody can agree that 2 and 7 were pretty close, if not the top seasons. In Chapter 2, I think everyone can agree on that. At least 2 and 7. Let's go down here. Let's go. I don't know where it went. Okay. I know it's gonna go down the river. We got an auto shotgun. Nice. Now let's take this shield. This big pot. Yeah. But as far as the weapons, great, except for the ones that have been in Fortnite since the beginning and they decided to remove them. Don't do that. And also some of the favorite POIs that have been removed for the first time ever, like Pleasant Park, Retail Row, and Salty Springs, technically. Technically, all 3 of those got removed at some point, I believe, minus Retail. Yeah, minus Retail, both Pleasant and Salty have been removed and been replaced at some point by some other place. Pleasant was Doom's Domain, and Salty's was Boney Burbs. So yeah, technically, what the bro, get over here. Oh, he's just gonna run. He skipped by 2 chests. Thank you, because I just got what people call the most overpowered SMG almost ever. I think it's alright. Honestly. I don't know where he disappeared off to. But these piles of ice right here. This is what I'm talking about what they're saying is like tilted. And oh yeah, you can actually slide uphill with that. This is what they're saying is like tilted, and I can see what they mean. And it looks like actually this truck right here looks like it's actually submerged in the snow. So maybe when the snow melts, we will actually get tilted as a POI in a couple weeks. You never know. He noticed me, didn't he? So he might be getting tilted towers pretty soon, which is pretty hype because I think everybody would love to drop a tilted again. And hopefully it's not salty towers like that stupid thing from Chapter 2, Season 5. That was the worst thing ever. Yeah, if you can't tell, I hated that season. I hated that season with the burning... What? Get over here. Where did he go? What? Some of these people confuse me. Oh god, the storm. I think I know why he was running now. Haha, get it. Yes. And yet again, the 0 point is combining weapons. As you see, the Hunter bolt action sniper rifle. It's a bolt action sniper rifle mixed with a hunting rifle. What the? No, no. Okay, that was pretty, interesting. I nearly died there. I mean, I know you saw that. And quad crashers are back. Yes, my favorite vehicle from Chapter 1, also giving me nostalgia. Ooh, what? Also giving me nostalgia from Chapter 1. Okay. And now we're here, even though it's been mostly hit at the location that has shown me the change in architecture. Good. I was like, it could be nice if I killed a crystal. Haha, I've killed a crystal and a woolly warrior. I think my first kill ever in Chapter 3 was on a woolly warrior, which I am very happy about. I'm very happy if a character that I made a diss track on gets killed first in a chapter or season. So, I feel happy about that. Sorry to that woolly warrior player, unless you're a 9-year-old kid, in which case I am not sorry at all. Not really, because we were doing this assignment in my video game making class, where we were talking about types of gamers, and one of them was killers who wanted to be better than everyone else, and I just kept thinking to myself how I knew that 90% of the Fortnite community was in that category. Also, again, here we are with a house that's pretty much untouched. Look at this. Look at this architecture. It's better than Chapter 1. The architecture here is crazy insane. Somebody has a quad crasher. I can't believe my video is over 20 minutes long yet. My video is over 20 minutes long again, yet I died at like 4 minutes. I died 4 minutes in, yet the match is just like 28 minutes long, so like... Bro. This is why I hate dying in the middle of a video. Usually it's at 9 minutes, but that would have been even more ridiculous, actually. Hold on. Oh. Really? You left the Whiplash here with no fuel? We got people shooting at each other. Top 5, top 5. Haven't gotten a win in Chapter 3 yet. God. What? And there goes my other chances at a win. I didn't earn a victory crown, though. So that is going to be the end of the video, guys. We will see you guys later. Crimson Defender out.